Hi guys, it's Carol. How are ya? This is going to be a weird video because I'm shooting it about, I think at the time is 1:43 in the morning. And I'm in bed. This is my comforter on my knees. And I'm not turning the light on because I don't want to disturb my dogs. Lots of times I wake up in the middle of the night and I think, well, I could get up and do this or that. But then I realize the dogs will wake up and then they'll want to play and they'll make noise. They'll bark at each other or they'll hear something outside and bark at it. So when it's bedtime, even if I stay awake for hours, I don't get up and do anything because I live in this apartment building and I don't want the dogs up, wanting to go outside, wanting to bark, wanting to play. So anyway, I've got my little book light. I'll see if I can show it to you. This is my little book light that I read by. It goes around my neck. The silly thing has gotten cantankerous. It's flexible so that you can bend it to shine the light right on your book. And just the last couple of days, it's not wanted to bend and stay in the place I put it. But anyway, I'm here to talk about this book because, oh my goodness, people. First of all, for my new subs, thank you for being here. For my subs that have been with me, whether it's one day or how many ever, I think I've had this channel 3 years now, and some of you have been with me from the very beginning. I'm just so grateful that all of you are here. I just want to tell you that. And I wanted to apologize again because I've not answered all the comments. I'm trying, I'm working on it. But anyway, to my new subs, this channel is not always all about books, but until I finish this series, it's going to be. This series, as most of you know, is the Secret Book and Scone Society series by Ellery Adams. I thought book 1 was wonderful. I thought book 2 was even better than that. I just finished book 3. Oh, this is such a wonderful series. This book has meat to it. It has so many twists and turns, and I dare any of you to figure out who the killers are in the book before the end. I don't believe you'll never figure it out. Miss Adams has such an imagination. I just can't imagine writing these books and coming up with all this stuff. But anyway, if you guys want to read some really good literature, some really good books that will keep you spellbound, if you're like me, you won't be able to put them down until you finish reading them. Get the first book in this series, the Secret Book and Scone Society. The second book was The Whispered Word. This third one is Book of Candlelight. And there's 6 in the series so far. I don't know what the titles of those are. Casey has number 4 right now. So I'm going to start reading it tomorrow night. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful book. It just kept me spellbound the whole time. I didn't read it all at one time. I did have to lay it down. Now, I'd had a terrible time today. August has always been a horrible depression month for me. One psychiatrist told me that depression often goes in cycles. Obviously, August is the beginning of a bad cycle for me, and it lasts usually till January. So bear with me. And then some things have happened, just life stuff that have upset me, and the price of everything, and I wish I had a car and I could go places, but my life is good. I've no sense dwelling on things I don't have. I have a lot of wonderful things in my life. But anyway, the depression is not really about anything. it just hits me. It just hits me. And so I have to really struggle to even get out of bed. Uh, Today I didn't have my grandkids, and so I pretty much slept all day. I called my oldest daughter and told her I didn't want her to come for lunch because I just felt really, really bad. And she understands. She knows what my days are like. And Casey has fibromyalgia, and it's been a little rainy and rained early this morning. Her fibro was so flared up, and Becky understands that too. And Casey and I just were not having good days, both of us. And she has a sinus infection, and she's finished the antibiotic, but she doesn't think the sinus infection has gone away. It's just been, we've just had a lot of little things this week. But anyway, please leave me comments. I read them, I really do, and I will answer them as I can. I promise I'll answer them as I can. But anyway, I just finished this book, and I was so blown away about the ending. That's one thing I miss about the library. When I had my job, there was always somebody I could talk to about books that would be as excited about them as I am. And we often read the same things. And so, I always had somebody to say, "Oh, have you gotten to this part yet? What'd you think about that?" Anyway, I just want to tell you how much I love this series. How wonderful I think these books are. They are just amazing. And if you want some good books to read, please try the first book in this series and see if you get hooked. Okay, guys. I don't know anything else. I'm going to go. I've got to get to sleep. It's going to be 2 a.m. before I get to sleep but I have to get to sleep because my grandkids are coming tomorrow, and we plan to make green chili chicken enchiladas and play dominoes and play some card games and hopefully paint some rocks. Casey and I have, Taylor chose dominoes. She chose the green chili enchiladas and dominoes, and Rhett and I like to play some different card games. I've got about 12 card games. I love to play games. Rhett's favorite is Apples to Apples Junior. We all have a lot of fun with that. And Taylor's favorite card game is Monopoly Deal. It's a lot like the Monopoly board game, but it's called Monopoly Deal, and it's cards, and it only takes about 15 minutes to play a game instead of hours. And I love dominoes, and I love Chinese checkers, and we're just going to play games and hopefully paint rocks tomorrow. So I've got to get some sleep so I'll feel like getting up and doing all that. But I just wanted to tell you guys real quick how much I just love this series. And I didn't start reading this book. I've read it in 3 different pieces just because my mind couldn't stay. My concentration wasn't there. And today had been a really bad day, and I didn't start reading it until I went to bed about 9 o'clock. I read some this afternoon, but then I really got into it about 9 o'clock. So I've been reading all this time, and I feel better. I'm glad I feel better. I also took my medicine, which helps. But anyway, I'm going to quit babbling now. I just wanted to tell you this book is so good. And new subs, I don't always talk about books, but until I finish this series, I probably will. But I'll stick in other things too about what's going on. Okay, guys, I hope you're doing well. Let me know how you are. Talk to you later, Carol. I don't have a script. I don't have a plan. I just turn the camera on and start talking. I just now heard myself end with Carol like I was ending a letter or an email or something, telling you my name. Good Lord. We'll see what tomorrow brings. I'll talk to you in the next video. And my name is Carol. Bye.